Yo, what is up guys? In today's video, if you can't tell by the title already, we'll be showcasing you and reviewing Shrek's very own flavor. This collab was unexpected, honestly. I never thought I would see GFUEL collab with Shrek, and I'm honestly happy they did because this is a clean drop. The shaker's amazing, the flavor sounds interesting, and not just one flavor they released it two. The other one, it is onions and waffles. I'm guessing it's legit. It's probably gonna taste like onions and waffles, but this won't be the first time they did something like that. We already had chili hot dogs, ramen noodles, and probably like a few other ones. The pickle juice, and I think there's one more if I'm not mistaken. This is honestly not as big a surprise because they've done stuff like this before. But I'm still quite excited to try this out. The main flavor and the onions and waffles, but sadly the onions and waffles, I'll make it a separate video to not make this video too long for you guys. But enough of the talking, I want to showcase you guys the lunchbox that we have here, then everything that we have inside. Here we have is the front cover of Shrek's lunchbox. We have, you know, some of the main characters. As you can tell, we have some more details on the side, both of them, you know, different scenarios. The bottom and also the top with some other characters. This is the back cover right here, Fiona included this time, and a pretty nice background design with it and other details around it. Now let's see what's inside. I'm quite excited to see the shaker in person because honestly I love it when GFUEL does creative stuff like that. We have seen Mega Man, we have seen a few others I can't remember now, and Shrek is included. Alright, we have is the sticker. That's how it looks like, a very own sticker. We have another thing that says beware onions and waffles inside your shaker. That's included. I'm guessing it's inside the shaker, the small little tub. We got the big boy, swamp water, and the very last item, it is the Shrek shaker. It looks absolutely clean. Can you open this? I'm wondering if you can. Oh yeah, you can. That's actually funny. And this is like a little squishable. It's not like hard, it's squishable. Then it said inside is the other flavor. Yep, it's right there. The little mini version of onions and waffles. I'll be showcasing you guys this also, but I'll be reviewing it in a different video. Not trying to make this video too long for you guys. Here's a closer look at the Shrek shaker. Half of his head is on the top of the lid, and then we have the rest of the design. We have, you know, basically his torso for the bottom half, and then Shrek right there, DreamWorks, and then other details on it, a GFUEL right there, and this opens up and down as I've already showed you. It's just very creative, honestly. Never expected to be something like this, or like squishable also. And then the surprising part about the shaker, it is not a transparent, it is a lime green solid color. They just wrapped his torso around it, just really matching the theme, honestly. And the lid right there, it was stuck on the top. Now the very last item, we have Shrek's very own flavor, swamp water, and the flavor behind it, it is Mai Tai. You can see the amazing details on this tub, the swamp behind Shrek, and the small details they added for the energy focus and their reaction. And then the bottom half is like a lime green. I don't know what that is. Maybe like a mix of other, you know, little stuff like Shrek's head, Shrek Life, Donkey's head, and a few others in the bottom half. Well, that is pretty much what this tub looks like. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have swamp water all mixed up. Alright, I'm gonna give it a quick smell. Okay, it smells a lot like lime. A lot like a Mike and Ike. That's the scent I'm getting throughout this flavor. So I'm guessing I was right. It's gonna be a lime mixed with coconut. But let's see. Cheers. Ooh. Now, I wasn't expecting sweetness, honestly. It kind of reminds me of an old flavor that we had for GFUEL. But just one of the flavors, not the actual whole thing. Like, I swear I tasted this before. Yeah, They definitely got the lime part in here. For the coconut part, it is very light. You can taste the sweetness and the creaminess from the coconut, but like it's very light in here. I feel like sweetness with the lime comes more out than the coconut itself. So it has like a little off balance on both ends. Like I should say like 85% of the lime and like 10% of the coconut part. And you just get pure sweetness of the lime and coconut. Like you don't get no sour kick or sour at all in here, but you do taste a little bitter in the aftertaste. But it's in the aftertaste and it is a small hint of it. It's not like a big amount. Maybe for you guys might taste more of it, but for me personally, I taste only a little hint of the bitterness from the lime part. But overall, the lime and coconut, it is very sweet, and you know, has like a smooth and, you know, light texture. You don't taste nothing too much or too less. It's just like in between. But I felt like I have tasted this before, or somewhat tasted this before with a different flavor. Honestly, it's very tasty of a flavor, lighter than I expected, but the coconut does come well with it, with the lime together. Just the only thing is the coconut is not as much as the lime. The sweetness comes mainly from the coconut part, if that makes sense. You know how lime is a very sweet fruit, it's not a sour fruit. So definitely the sweetness comes from the coconut, but like it doesn't taste the sour at all. That's what surprised me. They really went all out to make this enjoyable and different as possible. But overall, if I had to give my rating for this flavor, honestly, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Like most flavors, I do give it a 10 out of 10 because I enjoy it. I just like the sweetness, sometimes sourness, but like for this, it definitely deserves a 10 out of 10 for the collab and for the flavor choice. So definitely a 10 out of 10. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have in today's video, guys. Thank you guys for watching and stopping by, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.